Good morning. How are you this morning? It's Monday. I have had my coffee, but the kids are off school today and tomorrow, so I make no guarantees that we will not have an appearance from one of my littles. But I'm glad you're here. My name is Beth Stamp, and I am an independent designer with Couture, and you have made your way to the Chalk Club. And today we're starting our 1-week series on our Feathered Friends collection. If you saw my post from last night, it has all 3 transfers we're going to be working with this week. And today we are working off of page 11 of our catalog. And we're going to be working on the Bless Our Nest transfer. Now, I've already cut this transfer apart because I've already made one video with it, but here's the top part. And then here is the other little parts. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna work with our, all my stuff. We're gonna work with our 6x18 Odette board, chalkboard, and we're gonna work with chalk paste. And so this project is gonna be a quick project. This is a good beginner project. So first things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a fuzzing cloth and take our transfer, which I've already, like I said, I've already used this transfer once, but look how sticky it still is. And we're gonna fuzz it. Very briefly, pick up a little fuzz. It helps avoid stretch, and we're gonna lay it right down in the middle of our board. I'm not gonna push it all the way down yet because I want to try to center it. You know me, I don't do perfect. We do good, but we're gonna try to get it as centered as we can. So if you're here watching, say hi, let me know you're here. Good morning, Amy. And if you've never ever seen me before, put a number 1 in the comments. And if you have seen me before, put a number 2 in the comments. And I am just pushing this down, getting all the air bubbles out of it, not on it. We don't want any air bubbles. And here is what it looks like on the board. All the white space you see where the lettering is silkscreen, because these are reusable silkscreen transfers. You can get 8 to 12 uses out of them when you take good care of them. And that's why this week I'm going to be showing you all the different ways that you can use these transfers. Now we're going to use black Chalkology paste for the lettering. Your Chalkology paste should be about the consistency of Greek yogurt, give or take. And I've already stirred mine up, but you want to stir it up before you start. And you don't need a lot. A little bit of paste goes a long way. And we're just going to work it right over the silkscreen area. Squeegee on. And then I'm going to put all this excess back in the jar so we don't waste. We don't waste. And then squeegee off. We take as much excess paste as we can off this transfer. And again, we put it right back in the jar. Super easy. Now, for my favorite part, and I'll turn this around so you can see it. Okay, peel and reveal. Isn't that cool? Look how easy that is. Good morning, Joanne. Peel and reveal. Okay, so here's our transfer. It's got paste on it. We'll wash it. So I wash mine in the sink usually, and I use what we call a board eraser to do that. But for now, it's gonna hang off the side of the table because that's the easiest thing to do. You can wash them when you're done. And then we'll put the lid back on our, if I don't throw it off the table, our black chalk paste and move on to our next colors. Let's see. First thing I'm gonna do, because I wanna make sure this is very dry, is I'm gonna blow dry it. Chalk paste does not take a long time to dry, but when I'm working projects like this, I just speed up the process. Morning, Leanne. And please tell me where you're watching from. I love to see how far these videos go, and if you would share the video. I'm going to be doing a share. Probably should turn this off while I talk. I'm going to be doing a share giveaway later this week. So if you share the video, come back and comment nest, and that's how you can get entered into the share giveaway, and we will make that project probably on Wednesday when I have no kids around. We're doing a quick one today because I've got kids. Amy's watching from Iowa. Let me just make sure that's nice and dry. Chalk paste dries fast. So when you're working with it in the silk screen, the other thing you've got to do is you got to work quickly because we don't want it to dry in the silk screen area. Otherwise it will pull up when you pull the transfer up. Hi Patty. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to place these right on the ends. And we'll try to get them straight. They'll be good enough. They'll be good enough. And I am fuzzing these because I have not used these pieces before. And we will just do our best to make them sort of straight, sort of equal. It's a sort of kind of Monday. Okay, and we're going to use some sage. This is sage colored chalk paste. And we chalk on, get it, cover that silk screen. Like I said, it does not take a lot of chalk paste to do this. If you're interested in this project, you can comment link and I will get you the link to the project. This is an easy one. This is an easy beginner project. Plus, you're gonna see all the different ways that we use this transfer all week long. This transfer and 2 others. Let's get the other one. And if you have never seen me before, will you put a number 1 in the comments? So I know to welcome you. The other exciting thing that I'm working on today is my customer group, the Insiders, where we do all kinds of little tips and tricks and stuff, is getting a makeover today, which is exciting. So if you've seen, some of you who are in there, you may have seen the post that I did about how the page is under construction this morning. So here's our sage. Okay, easy peasy. Now we're just gonna add a couple of little flowers and we're done. This is an easy sign. It'll look great in the living room. It'll look great in the dining room. The whole point of this week is to show you how to coordinate your home decor because I don't know about you, but I struggle coordinating. I struggle talking apparently, but I also struggle with coordinating my home decor. I like when I can find something that kind of all flows together. And let's do a little blow dry. So like I said, this dries really fast, but when you're gonna be kind of layering, I'm still live, Debbie, you're here. Hey Margie, how are you? So when you're layering these, you wanna make sure these are really, really dry because I'm gonna be overlapping with the sticky part just a little. So I don't want to pull up accidentally any paste. So we are careful when we do this. So I'm gonna take, and we're gonna do these little flowers in the color Peony or Peony, depends on how you like to pronounce it. I'm gonna call it Peony because somebody told me in another live that's how you say it. Is that right? Somebody tell me. So here's the pretty, pretty color. And we're gonna just squeegee this on. You don't need a lot. I'm using a mini squeegee for this. If you don't have a mini squeegee, you can take another squeegee and cut it in half. But if you need a mini squeegee, I can help you with that. And I'm going to peel that off. And I got a little paste up here, so I'll show you how we fix that. And I'm also going to show you here, this is my dirty fuzzing cloth, which I've gotten paste all over. I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to wipe off this excess chalk paste because I got way too much on there. But I'm also going to clean this transfer. And it's a teeny one, so it won't take very long, but I'm just putting it on my thing, spray a little water on it, get that nice and clean, and it just helps me. And the only reason I'm cleaning it is because I got too much. I did too much on the transfer. Normally I don't need to clean them necessarily between the two unless it's drying quickly. This time I'm going to be a little bit more careful and not do as much paste. And then hopefully we won't have to clean between. Get all that. Let's get that moved. We don't need this anymore. Just throw it on the floor. And we'll peel. If I can get my fingernail under it. There's those two, and let's do the last two. I'm actually going off a picture that's in our catalog, so that's why I keep looking over. No need to reinvent the wheel on some of these projects. Some of them are just perfect as is. However, we are going to reinvent the wheel a couple of times. Let me grab my paper towel that's sitting precariously, and I do need to. This one has. I want to. It's dry enough. We're good. This one has a little bit of paste kind of stuck in the silk screen, so I'm going to clean it. When there's paste stuck in the silk screen, when you go to lay it back down again, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have some little bare spots. But if you watch the video I did last week on how to fix that kind of stuff, there's actually two videos. One where I was live, and another one where I went back and fixed it later. These are fixable if you make a mistake. It's no big deal. It's chalk. It washes off. This chalk paste goes on wet, and it dries hard to the touch, and it's smudge proof and smear proof till you want to remove it, which is so much fun. It's not like old school chalk. You actually have to work to get it off the board. And there we go. Now I'm going to take my paper towel, wherever it went, there's one, and I got a couple little spots here that I want to get the chalk paste off before it dries. And then this one's dry enough. Just wipe that one off. And we're done. Look how cute. Easy peasy. So there's up close. And so easy. All right, my friends. If you have not joined my customer group, comment insiders below and I will send you an invite. If you're interested in this project, you can put links in the comments. Otherwise, I'll have another video up for you same time tomorrow, but I won't be live again until Wednesday. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you later.